marketplace. Oh, really? Yeah, really. That's the dirt off my shoulders. Really. Oh,
Mississippi.
Yeah, really. I get hungry when it's colder. Really.
How come they do this?
Yeah, really. You ain't gotta worry about mine.
I think like you guys need to see this.
Yeah, really. What you gotta say about me? Really.
What's up, you guys? You are here with me for another week of the And Now We Know show. I am your host, Jonnie Kae, and of course, what else? I have another special guest, always. This guy, he's a special dope person. We definitely had to get him on. He has his own clothing brand. He's a talented artist, and we just want to get to know him today. His name is Washeyi, and you guys, he's a very dope person, and I can't wait to interview him today. Let's go ahead and bring him out.
Hey, how you doing? How we know.
Finally.
I finally made it to Jonnie Kae, y'all.
We're going to get into some things. This is the And Now We Know show, so we're going to talk about stuff people probably don't know already about you. The first thing I want to ask you is, when did you first discover that you were a talented artist?
Oh, wow. Probably in high school, early high school days.
Another person in high school, y'all.
You know,
everybody finds out in high school.
Yeah, you kind of learn yourself in high school. You get into the pit with everybody, and you get to figuring out, if you Billy Badass or if there's another Billy Badass in front of you,
Right.
Always the Billy Badass always runs into another. It's always somebody. Music was always my thing. Start off in the choir like most singers.
Wow.
Do 8 years old in the choir.
Wow.
But I wasn't.
8.
I kind of started in the Sunshine Band. Playing football, playing this, playing that. I was active. I was an active kid.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love to hear that. What city are you originally from?
I'm originally from Fresno, California. We go to the Central Valley, San
Shout out to
Joaquin Valley.
Fresno.
Yep.
Wow.
We've had a couple heads come out of Fresno. That's been a major part of the game. Planet Asia.
Yep.
We got Fast Shine, of course, who signed to Nas for a while. Me, myself, you got Shake the Mayor, those guys like that. And man, MC Wiggs, we got the MC Wiggs. And Washeyi, of course,
Yes.
Diego Red.
Yeah.
So we got a few guys out, that's come out of there.
Interesting. Who did you listen to when you were growing up? Do you remember?
Absolutely. Ice Cube, E40, Sibo, Jay-Z, Nas, Big L was one of my favorites, Scarface, most of the heavy hitters that most of the dopest artists kind of grew up on. We all kind of follow the same formula of music and understanding about, studying of music and not just coming out making songs and not even just, focused on the actual science of making a record and things of that nature. So,
you are very talented and gifted at that. Who's your dream collab? Who do you want to work with in the future?
Oh man, DJ Quick is high on my list. He's high on my list.
Wow.
He's always been.
I hope you could bring him out of the closet he's hiding in.
Yeah, man, he's Big Bro is solid. He's into his mixing ear right now. It's like super tuned in. It's like nobody can mix like that dude I've ever heard.
Wow, I didn't even know he did mixes.
What? Yeah, that's the guy.
Shout out to DJ Quick. Not only is he an artist, but he is a mixer and masterer, I'm sure.
Absolutely, producer extraordinaire.
Wow.
All squares, all corners of the square. Yeah.
Well, we speaking into existence. You're gonna have a collab with him one day.
I'm around him quite a bit.
It's definitely gonna go down.
Definitely around him quite a bit.
I think the right track.
I've tapped it around. Actually, he was recording an album that I kind of dabbled on a little bit. We weren't sure if we were gonna put it on the actual album, but you know, he turned the mic on for me and let me get busy.
Wow, that's big.
That's absolutely
That's
big.
huge.
That's super big.
He hasn't done music in a while.
That's quick. That's like, you know, Dr. Dre.
Exactly.
That's like, you know, DJ Premier. Actually, he's on the tour that he's been on. We actually went and hung out with him for his birthday.
You're so lucky.
Actually, it was my fiance's birthday, and we went. He was like, man, y'all gotta come. So we went, and man, it turned out to be a great day, a great night for her. She had fun. VIP on stage while he performed, and you know.
Shout out to your fiance.
Shout out to Uncle Dave.
Shout out to Uncle Dave.
You know, shout out to LaDonna for the hookup, for the invite.
Shout out to LaDonna.
And shout out to KK too from Second to None. He was there with us, rocking out.
Hey.
Yeah, that.
Okay. So you are engaged. We want to ask you some kind of personal questions about like love and stuff on this show too.
Okay.
Because for some artists, it's kind of hard to maintain a relationship, a solid relationship in this business. What type of advice would you give to people that are looking to get married, but they're also trying to balance their career?
Take your time. Take all the time you need. Don't lie to yourself. You know, if something's bothering you about the person, it's like the communication is clearly the answer to most things. But you know, you really got to dig in, make sure that you know you keep your side of the deal solid. You know, as trying to figure out that person at the same time, and that person also needs to be deserving of what you're trying to give them. So you know, don't fool yourself. Don't. You know, make sure that it stays balanced. You know, a good balance is always.
That's a key word, deserving. You heard that? Deserving, you guys. Make sure that person's even worth what you want to do, because you know how you love. So is that person deserving of everything you're going to give?
And talk is cheap.
Right.
Especially these days. I mean, if you just do it, just show it.
Run a game.
It's easier if you just show it. That way there's nothing really to talk about when it comes to a problem in that field, you know. People gotta feel loved enough to want to do something for you.
Right. I'm glad you touched on that. We need to know that on this show.
We actually knew each other 6-7 years before we even decided to do what we did, so.
I love to hear that.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's why I say you gotta know who you're dealing with. Even when they're away from you, or if you get to watch them, or you know, you see somebody, you got your eye on them, but you know, you may gotta just watch from a distance for a couple years.
Would you suggest people should be friends first?
Absolutely. And friend meaning like family. You know, you treat your friends, your good friends, like family. So if it's something that you would want that person to do for you, or something that you want to do for that person, you know, it should be out of just pure love. Or, you know, somebody called you and was like, man, I really need your help. You should be able to help that person outside of, because when the relationship part is involved and it's not right, then it's like, oh, I ain't fucking with him. Oh, I ain't fucking with him because he ain't, you know.
Yeah.
So,
but if y'all have a friendship, you won't be so quick to just do that.
Right.
Thank you for that. We needed to hear that, because a lot of us are struggling out here. We're still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, so then I try to put a lot of that substance in my music when it comes to relationships and love songs, and you know, when I'm in that frame of mind, I try to give you real situations and real, you know.
Dope.
Real life.
Wow. Dope.
Because it works sometimes, it don't work sometimes. It's good sometimes, it's bad sometimes. But you learn how to make it consistent. Everything just stays on a straightforward and narrow path, you know.
That's what's up. Wow.
Sure. And you know, I haven't always known what to do, you know, but I've always tried.
That helps. That helps us feel better. You have a song, Lord Knows, coming out with Rose Gold Racks. We just interviewed him.
We can't leave TF.
And TF. I'm sorry. Shout out to TF. He is on there too. Yeah. I want to hear from your perspective. What was the process like for you?
Oh man, that night was one of the most like fulfilling nights for me in a long time. I actually met Rex that night.
Wow.
Yeah, and
y'all have such good chemistry.
It was like natural. It was natural, and you know, intellectual wise, we all kind of saw eye to eye. So that's always a plus when you come and do music with somebody.
So we want to see some of your clothes because you have a couple of outfits. I mean, some jeans, and his jeans, you guys, these are like one of a kind, very unique.
They're all one of one, custom. I chose to go with the Levi jean just because, you know, it's one of the biggest jean companies in the world.
And look at how he has his logo right here. Y'all, you guys watching that are doing your next music video, these are the type of jeans that you want to get. Definitely check him out.
Y'all looking for those jeans, man, those fly jeans.
Yeah, you need jeans to stand out. You know? Right. Ooh.
Look. Style for the Japanese stitching on the front.
Wow, this is so unique. And this is exactly what y'all need. You rappers out there, you guys watching, this is what you need. You want to make a statement in your video, for sure.
Johnny, you gotta show them the corduroys now.
Oh, these are my favorites. The corduroys. This is pink, you guys. Or what color is it?
I don't know. It looks like a champagne strawberry.
Right, this is like champagne strawberry. And this is hot. This is gray right here. This material, it's just unique. That's what I love. I'm into very unique stuff. Like, I have my own shoe brand, and my shoes, like, they're very, like, I try to be different, you know?
They're all exclusive. You know,
Look at your shoes. Hold up. Shoe cam. Can we get like a close up on his shoes? I didn't even notice this, and that goes with these jeans. Whoa, y'all see that?
I found some Stan Smith.
This dude is stylish all around. We're gonna see this jacket as well, because this jacket is flawless.
You know, I got a tag on the back of it.
There's a tag on the back, you guys.
Let's see if I can spin around there.
Yeah.
Washeyi.
Y'all, this is one of a kind. You can't even get this jacket. Like, somebody offered him $4,000 and he said no, because he doesn't make anything twice. And he gives you consultations too. You can get a consultation and he'll find out exactly what you want, and you can create it, right?
Yep. All through email. I try to keep the process intimate.
And y'all, I'm in love with these jeans. He's gonna make some girl stuff for us.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to get on the ladies.
These are for the guys right now.
Shout out to everybody that's purchased so far. You know, all my celeb friends and family. I appreciate y'all, man. It's all love every time, you know.
And you're gonna definitely get more customers from this show. Definitely, my people watching. There's a lot of artists that watch this show. So definitely, I know you guys are interested in this for sure. I'm
kind of like a Renaissance man. You know, my grandfather, I wasn't raised by no punks, man. So, you know, it was a lot of grown man business going on. Like my grandfather had so much say-so over the family that my dad couldn't even override his decision on what he wanted to do with his son. So, like, you know, Pawpaw, you know, shout out and rest in peace to Leroy Graves, man.
Shout out to Pawpaw.
Yeah, rest in peace to Pawpaw, yeah. And Fresno, him and my grandmother together, you know, they've made, you know, news headlines, and pretty much been staples in the city. Like, if anything's historic about Fresno, it's my grandparents for sure. And, you know, the family legacy that we hold. We're kind of like the royal family of Fresno. I'm going to just put that there. My grandfather opened the business for my grandmother in 1955, which is still open to this day.
Wow.
So we still rock.
What's this store called? Shout out the store.
It's called Graves Upholstery. So Graves Brothers Manufacturing and Upholstery in Fresno, California.
Hey.
You know,
I'll put a link down below for you guys to check that out.
Like, you know, you guys got any hot rods or like old school classic cars that you guys want reupholstered? So a lot of people like to use that old framing and just get it redone, put some new freshness on it. And yeah, we do boats, we do cars, we do RVs, we do whatever you want. Motorcycle seats. You know, you want custom motorcycle seats, we do those too. And of course clothing. So alright, so look, we're gonna do this for Jonnie Kae. You mentioned Jonnie Kae, I give you 10% off your first purchase.
Hey, y'all hear that? You get 10% off thanks to me. What kind of advice do you have for any rappers out there or people that want to get into the clothing industry? Do you have any advice or tips you want to leave with them today?
Just go with your passion. I mean, be passionate about it. You know, don't do it for fun. I mean, do it for real. You get to have fun later after you do it for real.
Great.
Own your stuff. Be passionate about it. Do it for real, not for play. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, y'all heard it. Washeyi Choir. He said, do it for real. Do not be playing around out here. He got a lot of stuff going on. He's a very talented dude. We're so happy to have you on this show. And that is it for this episode. Y'all, you guys subscribe. I can't stress that enough. Like this video, give it 2 thumbs up, and leave some comments. Ask us any questions, and flood his DMs. Everything's in the description box below. So definitely check him out. And that's Washeyi Choir. And now we know. Washeyi Choir, y'all. Bye.
Don't forget 10% off.
10% off.
I'm willing, babe, to drown in your love with a bridge into the water. I can breathe underwater. Somehow you